so pretty. I don't know, sadly, I never ever would have bought this. It can be a very controversial subject, but 4 kids felt like 10. Please, just give me springtime. It is so cold out there. Oh, I just want spring. Good morning. I actually just met a friend for brunch. We had crepes and a Nutella frozen hot chocolate. It is not the prettiest drink to look at, but it is my favorite drink in all of Lancaster County. And so I get it maybe 2-3 times a year, never enough. And I always get the large and save it. I'll put half of it in my freezer at home. It might seem a little extreme, but it is that good. The Nutella in it, it's absolutely worth drinking a smoothie in this freezing cold. But anyway, we met up for brunch and now we're gonna do a little bit of thrifting and stuff. She's having a baby soon and it's just like a little day out before she has her 4th child, which me having a 4th kid, that really threw me for a loop. We were discussing it. I said how 3 kids feels like 4 at first, you know, with a newborn, but 4 kids felt like 10. Honestly, when we went from 3 kids to 4, it just felt like there just wasn't enough of us to go around, you know? But anyway, we're gonna hit a thrift store up yet, I think. I'm looking for something for Baylor, my 1-year-old, for his birthday. He's turning 1 in a couple days and I still don't have a present for him. He's the 3rd boy in a row, so it makes it a little harder knowing what to get. I would love to get him a wooden Flappy Duck. I don't know where to get them. Like Amish stores? I need to go to an Amish store, I guess, and see. I love those wooden toys. And then I'm always looking for jeans for my boys. They're so hard on their jeans. And yeah, we'll just see what we have. I think we're going to TJ Maxx and then maybe some thrifting. We'll see what we have time for. But yeah, I'm excited to take you guys along on this video. It's just gonna be a couple days of my life. I have some really fun things on the schedule and just some mom life, some cooking. And I'm glad you guys are here. We're just gonna chit chat and hang out together. It's the best kind of vlog, right? Understand how the van gets so full of just junk, randomness. Anyway, I need to go out there and finish cleaning it up, but I thought I'd show you quickly what I got. Not too much. This is a Nutella crepe that I brought home for the kids and me to try out. It was National Nutella Day today, of all things. So they had all these little specials and a $3 crepe. So I was like, I normally never get the dessert crepes. I always get like the egg breakfast ones. But I said to take one of these home and we'll try it out because it's $3, why not? And then at TJ Maxx, they had a lot of springy things, a lot of things that I liked but didn't love. And I just was not feeling spendy today and I was like, no, I'm not gonna buy it if it's not perfect. For example, I'm looking for a fun spring table runner that I can pull out every spring and it's like special instead of always just, I mean, I like my gingham one here, but my centerpiece just needs some help, which I need to do another flower bouquet. Maybe we'll do that in this video, I don't know, we'll see. But I think some flowers on the table would just like make everything look a little less depressing, and then a colorful table runner of some sort. So I might sit down and look what Amazon has because the ones on TJ Maxx, like the good quality ones, were $20 anyway. So I'm thinking I could find something for just as good of a deal on Amazon. I got some puppy treats for our puppy, by the way. I guess I never mentioned on here that we named our puppy. We named her Quincy. We always name our dogs after cities, places. We had a Phoenix, a Rio, now we have a Quincy, like Quincy, Illinois. They did have some fun spring to-go cups, which I love for taking coffee drinks on the go. I take coffees to this kid's teachers once a month, and also I've started letting my daughter, on the days my kindergarten son doesn't go along, I will sometimes let my 2nd grade daughter take a fun, like, not coffee drink, but like a steamer on the bus. They're allowed to have food on the bus. Bless their bus driver's heart. And so far, she hasn't spilled it, hasn't been a problem. But yeah, she sometimes takes hot chocolates and stuff to school, so she will love that. She's all about pretty things. And then I don't normally buy candles there because they're full of all the not good stuff, but I thought this was too cute and like funky not to take home. I thought this would look great in the sun porch. I just love the colors, but it's a spicy cucumber scent that I thought did not smell bad at all. So I don't know if I'll actually burn it or not. but I thought that was just fun. And then we did run into Once Upon a Child for just a little bit, and I found one of those little baby walkers. It was absolutely ugly. They had probably 10 or 15 of them. There was a whole army of them lined up for all like $8 to $10. But I got the one that you can sit on and ride, or you can push it. And so I think he's gonna love that for his birthday. But also when I got home, I had another box of, I usually get these through Thrive, but Beekeepers Naturals sent some of these to me. I've been using these all winter. They've been getting us through. First of all, I don't let my kids have cough drops because I'm afraid they'll choke on them. But I also love Beekeepers Naturals throat lozenges and stuff. So that's for me and Josh. You can hear my voice is still a little scratchy. And I give the kids these, which they soothe their throat, but they're also made with honey, vitamin D, and zinc. So it's great for their immune system. And then we've also been doing their immune support throat sprays, which are great. You just do like 4 sprays in the back of your throat. It soothes your throat, but then also it has bee propolis in it. Did you know what bee propolis is? I had no idea either. Let me give you the cliff notes. So propolis is the main superstar ingredient in Beekeepers Naturals, and basically what it does, it comes from the beehive, which they do sustainable beekeeping, but basically in the hive there's propolis, which is full of vitamin C, iron, B vitamins, and a uniquely beneficial compound that supports your immune health, helps you fight germs, and delivers antioxidants all throughout your body. So it's really a powerhouse of an ingredient, and Beekeepers Naturals has learned how to harness that power and put it into easy to use products that my whole family loves. Like I said, we have the throat soothing pops and the cough drop lozenges, but what we try to use on a daily basis is their throat spray. I have a kid's one and the adult one. You just spray it 4 times in your mouth, and so easy and fun for the kids to take. It boosts their immune system. I'm really hardcore. I would say I'm hardcore on my kids' immune system stuff through April at least, because I worked in a retirement home, and you would not believe it, but March and April, so much going around in those retirement homes. And with 4 kids, it feels like when one gets it, then they might all get it. And so I try to do all the things. And Beekeepers Naturals, along with their daily vitamins, has been what I've been doing all winter. It's basically like a honey cinnamon kind of flavor in your mouth. And I know you guys are curious and you probably want to try it out, but use the code meganfox, and that's going to get you 20% off of their entire site. Plus you can stack it on top of the subscription price for an even better discount. So I wish I could have told you guys about this earlier in the winter, but I wanted to use it for a good while to make sure that I liked it, and our whole family does. So I am now able to share that with you, and I'll put all that information and the code for you down below in the description box. Braved an ice storm to go to Sam's Club, and we got a $400 haul right here. I'll just show you quickly some of the highlights. I do like Sam's Club for several reasons, and there's a few reasons I don't. So if you'd like to know more, check out my Instagram. I'm doing a whole shop or skip series where I go to different grocery stores and talk about them and the pros and the cons. One of them being Sam's Club. So in that reel, I'll explain a little bit more about why you might or might not want to sign up. It is a membership, but you hopefully make it back with the savings. But it's always an expedition. We always go as a whole family and turn it into a supper. We ate supper tonight for the whole family. We could have eaten for under $10 for the whole family, but I bought a Caesar salad that was not very good, and so that put it over $10. I wish I hadn't gotten it. It wasn't the greatest. But yeah, their pizza, hot dogs, they're very good. Maybe not good for you, but under $10 you can feed your family. So all these flowers here were $27. You guys know I'm trying to make a bouquet once a month, and I think this is a lot more flowers than I got at Whole Foods the last time. So I am actually very happy with this. $27, I mean, it's a lot of money to spend on flowers that just die, but I mean, I'm gonna make a really big bouquet, and I decided to go with the monochrome colors because last time it was pretty bright, and I don't know, I think this will look sophisticated. I just wanted to try it. We'll see if I like it or not, but I am usually a color girl. Okay, so we did get trash bags and diapers. I really do like their diapers a lot, and I always get their butters for like $3.37 a pound, which is not bad at all, honestly. And then I did get some puppy treats too. But then over here I've got some stuff for my mom. That's why there's 2 honeys there. And I've got a bunch of snacks for my sister-in-law whose baby's in the hospital. So dried mangoes, pistachios, we got Archer's minis. I wish they had chomps, and they might have, I just missed them probably. Dehydrated strawberries, the kids have already gotten into these on the way home. And also fruit strips. These, I don't normally, actually I never buy gummies, but this is for a church thing. They give the kids gummies in Sunday school and they have to be gluten-free, so Valentine version of those. We got the egg bites. Oh my goodness, this was my splurge. Well, the flowers in this. I never ever would have bought this, but my sister-in-law said pork rinds are a snack they like, so I got her those, and I told her I'm gonna open them up and try them because I'm just too curious. But I think they do keto, and so that's a keto-friendly option. This is one of my absolute favorite things at Sam's Club. The Just Bare, they have the strips and the bites. Either one, they're both amazing. This is what we're gonna have for lunch tomorrow, the Caesar salad with the chicken bites on top. And then I got a bunch of different cheeses, one for my mom. We got a whole bunch of paper supplies for a party we're hosting. And these are the other favorite that I get at Sam's Club. Clio Greek yogurt bars. The strawberry are the best if you can find just strawberry, but they only have the strawberry vanilla. And it is Greek yogurt. You can store it in the fridge. They're so good. My kids think they're amazing. And this is for the party. My goodness, my husband was along. You can tell. There's always something like that snuck in when he's along, including the drinks. I am not a fan of any of these, but my sister-in-law asked for ices. She said that's a good snack drink they like. Josh likes his vitamin water, and I guess he's going to try the Members Mark version of it. I'm not sure if that's going to be good or not. And then I guess bubbly too. We never got that before. At least I don't think we have. But Josh likes his flavored sparkling waters. Also, another item. I love all their oils. You can see here I got coconut oil, and then down here I got avocado oil. And I don't need olive oil, but my mom asked for some, so I got the Members Mark version, but they do have other options too. I always have baked goods in the house, but I don't. For some reason, we ran out this morning, so Josh decided to buy theirs. I really can't tell you how good they are. I mean, probably very subpar compared to my homemade ones without all the preservatives in them. And I forgot, this is another, I'm excited to try these. Most of these snacks that I got for my sister-in-law, I'm going to open the packs and just make her like a little homemade vending machine. You guys have seen me do that before. And so that I'm going to keep a few out of each pack just so we can see and try some new things, because Sam's Club, everything comes in huge amounts. I mean, just look at this box of dried mangoes. It's just huge. And you might be thinking, Megan, where are you going to put this all? Well, we have a chest freezer and we have a separate garage fridge that we can put drinks in. They don't really need to be refrigerated right away. A lot of stuff's going to go down in our canning shelves in the basement, and then some stuff right here in the fridge. And the snacks, like I said, I want to break them apart and make a little snack grab and go case for my sister-in-law, and then we'll have some of that too. But yeah, I better stop talking and get the ice cream in the freezer. And yeah, I was so glad we got home safe. Josh was driving through like an ice storm to get home. I'm like, please, just give me springtime. I'm so ready for it. Anyway, I think I whined about that enough already in this vlog, but yeah, we do like Sam's Club. Maybe next year we'll get a Costco membership. I don't know, but Sam's Club is just so chill. Like, it was basically empty when we were in there. I couldn't believe it. Yeah, in the evening and everything. I was very happy. Costco in our area, there's only one, and it's just smashing full of people. Like, it's hectic. You almost feel like you need a separate cart just to contain all your kids, so you don't have to worry about losing them. And the checkout process can be crazy. Although I love how Sam's Club, I don't know if Costco does this now or not, but Sam's Club has the whole, you can scan as you go, which is what we did. It was so wonderful. Just walk right out of there, and then you have like a camera that takes the scan of your cart, and it will let you know if you forgot to scan something, which is awesome. And Josh was 100% accurate. He got all the things. So yeah, that's that. Sam's Club haul for the next month or two. So I'm just wiping down my mixer that I must not have done a good job with the last time. My KitchenAid mixer here is 11 years old. I got it when we were engaged at my bridal shower. Or no, I think this was a wedding gift actually. But apparently the new ones don't come with this little spring thing. And so if I would ever buy a new one, it would actually be a downgrade, because you want that spring there, especially when you have like thicker dough in the bowl and everything. But there's so many pretty colors out there right now. But I do love my KitchenAid if you're thinking about getting one. They're pretty, they're not huge like some are. And yeah, mine's going for 11 years and it's great, but apparently they say they don't make them quite like they used to. So isn't that true about everything? Anyway, yes, it is snowing again. The kids they just went to school now. I drove them over. They had a 2-hour delay, and so they were playing in the snow. It was basically a dusting, but it was right over the school bus driving. You know, the roads weren't treated yet, all that kind of stuff. So they did a 2-hour delay. And fun fact, this is crazy. I think this is the first time that I can remember with having kids. They've used up all their snow full-length days. So like they won't take any more full-length days for the high schoolers because they need to have 900 and some hours in the year. And so they're going to be doing remote working from home if we ever have any more snow cancellations. Today was just a delay, so that didn't affect it. But yeah, very interesting, very fascinating. I don't talk about it a ton here because I know homeschooling versus non-homeschooling can be a very controversial subject, but I know I have a lot of younger moms who are maybe weighing the pros and the cons. I would say if you're thinking about homeschooling, definitely look into it. There's so much out there. But if you decide that you don't want to homeschool your kids, you might need to start unfollowing some of those homeschooling accounts because they're very dogmatic, very negative towards anything that isn't homeschooling. I found that even though I love homeschooling content and the homeschooling community, sometimes there's just some creators out there that can make you feel less than if you didn't choose to homeschool for your kids. And I know with me being a Mennonite, I'm kind of a specific situation, but we send our kids to a private Christian Mennonite school, so the beliefs are very similar to what we would teach our kids here at home. But yeah, you still have that kind of like work schedule, 9 to 5 type of thing, except it's 8 to 2 or whatever, 8 to 3. So it is something to definitely consider. I would love to have my kids home with me. Like, I'm not one of those moms that's like, yes, Christmas vacation's over, go back to school. Like, I love having my kids at home, but I also went to a private Christian Mennonite school as a kid, and so did my husband, and we have amazing memories from it. And honestly, I definitely think the school teachers there would do a lot better of a job than I would do as a homeschool mom. They really push them hard. They have very high academic standards. They're reading in kindergarten already, which I know some people say, why? What's the point? But honestly, I think the earlier you can open up a world of books to your kids, the better. But anyway, I didn't mean to go on a whole homeschool tangent. That's not Sirens. That's my little 3-year-old. He's over there playing with his fire truck, which that's also some growing pains. I will definitely say one plus side if you're thinking about homeschooling, you don't have to split up your kids. Like my 3-year-old, right now he only has a baby to play with 3 days a week. The other days of the week, Fletcher's home. And then Evonnie's home Saturdays and Sundays. But yeah, it's definitely been some growing pains with him. But you know what? We get to have lots of focused me and him time, especially when the baby's napping, like now. Often what I will do over this time is bake with him, cook with him. He loves that, mostly probably because he gets to lick the beaters, stuff like that. But that's kind of what I've been doing lately. When the baby goes down for his nap, I have an hour of focused Miller and mommy time, and we often will do cooking, baking together, which is what I'm doing today. Tonight, my small group ladies are meeting. I keep wanting to start this, but it's gonna be too loud if it's going and I'm talking. Tonight, the ladies from my small group at church are meeting up and we're making shortbread cookies. And I decided to do a springy flavored version. So it's just basically more butter than anything, but butter, flour, sugar, vanilla, salt. Actually, I don't even think this recipe calls for salt. Her recipe is very undescriptive. It doesn't really say at all what to do. So I was Pinteresting a bunch of recipes and kind of compared. That's how I always do. And I was comparing, and so it looks like you cream the butter and the sugar together, all of that. But anyway, I thought to make it more springy, I'm gonna do a lemon glaze on top of my version. Somebody else is doing a chai version. I think we're doing like a key lime version, maybe a rosemary something. Anyway, I'm doing a lemon strawberry version, and I don't do food coloring anymore when I can help it. And so I thought I would crush up a bunch of these freeze-dried strawberries to give like a faint pink color to the dough. We'll see. Supposedly, you can do that. I looked it up online. And I also ordered this more for like drinks, but apparently this butterfly pea flour will turn your drinks, depending on the acidity, it'll be blue or purple. So I'm not sure what color. Half the dough is going to, I'm making a double batch, so half the dough is going to be a pale pink and the other half is going to be a blue or purple color. We don't know yet, but it doesn't really add too much flavor. Here, I'll come around and show you. I got these on Amazon, but they're literally just dried up, very dark purple flowers. So we'll see what it does to the dough. I'm very curious. So yeah, Miller, you want to come over here? You can turn your fire truck off and come over. We're gonna cream the butter and the sugar together. Okay, we'll get these things rolling. Oh my goodness, ever since I bought a kitchen scales, I'll link this one, it's so pretty. It's like a matte metallic color. Ever since I bought a kitchen scales, life has never been the same. It's so handy for so many things. Right now I'm just trying to make sure that I have the dough divided in half. Okay. Okay, this one's just a little bit more, so. Wow, that was pretty close. Okay, there we go. So now I'm gonna make one of these pink, one of these blue. This is another little contraption I've had since we got married, and it comes in very handy. It just has a little blade in here. Cannot wait till I can freeze dry my own strawberries, but that's coming soon. Stay tuned. Surprise, surprise. Little teaser for you there. But I'm just emptying out these bags I have. So I need 2 tablespoons. I'm just gonna put it in here and powder it up. It's pretty powdery already, but you wanna do this? Okay, pull it like that. See, it's just like a little lawnmower. Are you a lefty? I keep forgetting you're a lefty. Yeah, like that. You gotta push down hard with that hand. Okay, there were some pieces that were pretty big. So I'm just gonna sift it through here and see if I can get the powdery stuff. There. Ooh, pretty, pretty. Yep. Look at this. Woo! See, now all the big pieces are kept up here. See that? I'm not sure why I'm measuring, but it's just how I do. If it gets right, I gotta know what I did. Half the dough back in the bowl. There. Walk it in. Look at that pretty pink color. Did it get pink, Miller?
Oh yeah.
Don't eat too much. There's no raw egg in it, but there's lots of butter. Okay, I'm gonna form this into a log, and this is gonna go in the fridge until tonight, when we'll slice it. And I wanna use this little fluted slicer I got from my grandma. She said I can borrow it. And I think instead of forming it into a round log, I'm gonna do it as best as I can in a square, because then I want to use this here and use picturing like square little cookies with scalloped edges. I think that would be so pretty. And I think some of the others are doing round ones, so it'll be good to have a variety of colors and shapes. They're gonna look really pretty when they're packaged up. Yeah? Okay, these pea flowers are not powdering up, not at all like the strawberries are. So I'm gonna try to sift anything I can out, see if I can get some purple dust. Well, as you can see, it's made no color change at all with the powder in there, but it says that if you add citrus to it, that's when it changes color. So we're gonna add just a drop or 2 of lemon juice and see what that does. Okay, well, sad to say, that did not work. I thought it would change colors. I'm interested to try it in a drink and see if it does anything more dramatic. I will say, look at that dough, though. It is beautiful with all those little flecks in it. Yeah. I feel like it should taste like blueberry or something, though. Blueberry? I'm just gonna form this other log. And we'll put it in the fridge to chill. And I'll meet you back later tonight. There we go.
It's so unnecessary worrying about life. I might not have it all, but I know I'll be alright. He's gonna challenge me to be the best I can be, and to give back to those who need it. It won't always
I saved my leftover Rachel's creperie drink from a couple days ago, and it's still so good. I had it in the freezer and I thawed it out. So good. But anyway, the reason I have you guys up here is because how often do you have a women's event to go to, or like a fun little outing? Not very often, at least for me. And so I thought I would take you guys along for that yet in this video. My cousin and I are going to a little garden party in a greenhouse with Amy Weaver Designs. She's now called the White Gables Cottage, I believe. And anyway, I invited my cousin and she was all into it. She's like, oh my goodness, I need a new dress. And she's like shopping on Amazon, and because it was kind of last minute, and I don't know, she just had a hankering for some new clothes. And I was like, you know what? I would love to wear something new too. I ordered a bunch of options here that I'm gonna try on with you guys, and if you like them, I'll try to link them below, but I do have one option if none of these work out. This is like my stunner of a dress. I've had it for several years. It's not exciting as much to me anymore because I've worn it to so many different events, but if nothing else works out, I can wear this. I think it's the perfect color for a Galentine's event. So romantic and pretty, and it's just gorgeous. It's definitely more show-stopping than the other stuff I'm gonna try on, but there's just something about a new outfit, and I don't know, I think it'd be kind of fun to try a new trend or something. It's just like a fun garden party. I was really feeling florals because I'm just so ready for spring. Why not dress the part? And so my inspiration, I'll lay that there. My inspiration is something like this with a mock neck or turtleneck of some kind with a slip dress. I just think that looks so good in the winter. Let's see what happens. If none of these work, I do have a backup plan. It's really not that risky. And then I'll take you guys along with me for this little event. We'll see what it's like. I'm very excited. Yeah, it's a long drive down there, so we'll get to have a lot of girl chats. And yeah, I'm so glad my husband's watching the kids so I can do this. Okay, first of all, this white top is the same as the black one I just had on. It's just the white version of it. Here's the first option. I feel like as soon as I put it on, I was like, oh, this is not gonna work. Probably not this one. I don't think the mock neck necessarily goes with this neckline. Yeah, I don't know, sadly, this one is not it. Okay, this outfit idea was not coming together. I still like the inspo idea, but it just wasn't working. Ultimately though, I settled on a very cute way to style the first slip dress that I put on, and I love this outfit. My husband always makes comments when I wear it, so win-win. Look, mine has a big old orange flower. They know me. The art of making this look nice is going to be the negative space, and I'm not good with the negative. Yeah.
That's what I'm tempted to do.
Yeah.
And I just feel like
We are back, coffee in hand. So that was a lot of fun. I have not gotten to chat with my cousin in so long. We're actually vacationing together here in the spring. So that'll be fun. But anyway, we got to chat and catch up. We stopped for coffees on the way home, and we did some thrifting. That was not on the agenda, but we're like, we drove so far, why not hit up some stuff on the way home? So the thrift store, I've been looking for a long time for a couple of different things. One, salt and pepper shakers. Two, I've been looking for a picnic blanket for a long time because the one that I use is kind of like getting beat up. I sewed it as a teenager, and I just feel like its days are numbered, and I want to kind of save it because it has like all this patches in it from when I was a kid, like my dresses and stuff. And so it's kind of sentimental. I don't want to just wear it into the ground completely. So I've been kind of looking for something else. And I found one there that I thought was so pretty, but it was kind of bally, and I don't know, it just wasn't quite it. I wanted something a little more intricate, something with some, like that was a comforter. I wanted something with more like quilting in it and just some more personality. I've been seeing different stuff on Facebook Marketplace, but everything is so far away. And anyway, it got me thinking, like the reason I'm so hard to impress when it comes to quilts and stuff is because my grandma, who sadly passed away just a couple years ago, she was an artist when it came to quilts. She made so many quilts, won all kinds of competitions, and she got paid thousands and thousands of dollars for her quilts, as she should be. But she also made the time to make every single one of her grandkids a quilt. Anyway, it got me thinking I need to pull mine out of the closet and look at it again because it's so beautiful. I never use it. My other grandma gave me one that I have on the boys' bed, and then Josh's grandma gave him one. We have like 4 quilts that got handed to us when we got married, which is very exciting. But my grandma, who did quilting as like her passion and won all the awards and everything, that quilt I just can't bring myself to use, but I want to show it to you guys. It deserves to live on. And yeah, she's just so creative. So first of all, this quilt, I got to pick it out. I actually kind of commissioned it. I kind of told her what I wanted. And this is very not Megan-esque. It's more like grandma-esque. Like I wanted something that really screamed Grandma Anna. So there's hearts along the border and it's scalloped. And then everything's hand quilted. It's amazing. So here, you really need 2 people to open up a quilt, but I'll do my best. This was like one of her favorite color schemes to work with. And black and gold, that was her other favorite color scheme to work with towards the end there. Guys, look, this is why I'm hard to please, because this is what's in my blood. So you have like the 8-point star pillow sham up at the top, and then this goes the whole way around. It's all like the green, mauve, and purple. And then we have the star in the middle. It's just, wow. It's definitely a work of art. It's very pretty. I don't know, I just can't bring myself to use it. I think it's all the cream in it. I'm just so afraid I'll ruin it. But when I went to get that out of Josh's cedar chest that he made when he was a kid, by the way, all this stuff smells like cedar. It's so good. I forgot I had this one. I think this is for my other grandma. She just made a whole bunch and then just let us pick one out. It wasn't commissioned like that. And this is just, it is hand quilted. It's still special, but it's not the same quality, I guess. And so I'm gonna use this for my picnic blanket. I completely forgot I had it. I would not normally treat this like a picnic blanket, you know, and let it get dirty and stuff, but there's a stain on the back and I don't know how it happened. And I decided rather than crying over spilled milk, we are going to use this one. And it is super pretty. It's like blue and I don't know, can't you just see me spreading this out? Oh, I just want spring to come so bad. You know, spreading this out on the ground, having a picnic on it. It still feels a little sacrilegious to use such a pretty quilt for a picnic blanket, but like I think my grandma would want me to use it. It has like a gingham backing on it. But yeah, she used scraps and stuff, so it wasn't like special thought out fabric like the other one was. So I am gonna get a lot of use and joy out of this. And I'm so excited that I found it or rediscovered it. Yeah, look at this print. I love this print right here. It's so pretty. So I guess going into that thrift store was definitely a win. It reminded me to look through my quilts again. And I don't know, it really makes me want to have something to pass on to my kids when they get married someday. But you know what? I told myself, I'm pretty sure they made these quilts when their kids were getting older and stuff. It wasn't when they had little babies around. So at some point, I want to have something to pass on, a quilt or, I don't know. Is there anything that you guys, I know I have some grandmas that watch my channel, which always amazes me because I'm like, what can you learn from me? But yeah, what do you guys do? Is quilts the thing? I think it's a dying art, sadly, but it's part of my heritage, so I kind of don't want it to die. I am planning to film a sew with me video coming up here so you can see where my sewing skills are at. It will not be a quilt, sadly no. But if you like to craft or sew, we can hang out together. So that's coming up here soon. Be on the lookout. What a good weekend. I had so much fun with my cousin. I'm so glad I had the opportunity to go. Thank you, Amy Weaver, for having us. Anyway, I still hear the baby over there yapping in his crib. He's not wanting to wind down and sleep. My kids are so funny. Like when I walk past their crib, they reach for it. Like they love to be in their bed. My babies have always loved being in their crib, but he's like over there having a party and he's supposed to be taking his nap. Thank you guys for coming along on this video. Check out Beekeepers Naturals. I think my favorite product from them is definitely the throat soothing lollipops, especially if you're a mom with young kids, you will love those. But the bee propolis in the spray is also key. So get your hands on that while you can. Remember, the discount is for a limited times. Anyway, thank you all for being here. I appreciate you watching so much. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, because I don't know, it's a free way you can help me out and get my video out to other people. Thanks so much for being here, and I'll see you in next week's video. Bye, everyone.